Learning a new skill can take years of practice. Brant Bailey, an Arkansas Tech sophomore, learned much of his tumbling technique by simply watching videos off of the video sharing website YouTube. Bailey first became interested in tumbling after watching the 2008 Olympics. He chose YouTube for one simple reason.
YouTube was a free and available way for me to learn tumbling by watching other people's technique.
Learning tumbling through videos online helped make the process easier for Bailey.
Watching YouTube videos and comparing them to videos of myself was a much easier process to learn because I can check to see what I'm doing differently than other people that are doing it correctly.
Bailey was faced with challenges along the way.
My weight was probably one of the biggest challenges when learning to tumble. I hadn't been in athletics or anything since I was in elementary school, so it was difficult to get back into athletic activities. Another challenge that I faced while learning to tumble was I wasn't in a gym, so I didn't have coaches that were sitting there telling me what I was doing wrong and what I was doing correctly, and from just watching the YouTube videos and seeing the tutorials, I didn't know if I was doing it correctly or incorrectly. So I began recording myself and comparing my YouTube videos to the YouTube videos of others, and it became apparent to me what I was doing incorrectly.
While it seems Bailey picked up the skills of tumbling easily, some skills were harder to learn than others.
The most difficult skill that I learned from YouTube was probably a full twisting layout. A full twisting layout consists of a regular layout, which is a backflip, and then spinning around 360 degrees. While learning this skill, it was difficult because you were not only spinning on one axis, like doing a backflip, but you were spinning on two because you were doing a backflip and twisting at the same time. After watching multiple tutorials on YouTube about how to perform this skill, I slowly became better and better at it while recording myself and seeing the difference between me and other gymnasts.
Bailey has found tumbling to be more than just a hobby.
Although I just thought tumbling would be a hobby of mine, it has developed into a passion that I expect to keep throughout my entire life. It's also an excellent way to stay physically fit without going to a gym for multiple hours each day. Tumbling, as opposed to other hobbies, you just have to be self-motivated and you don't have to motivate others to do it with you, such as cheerleading, stunting, or other activities similar to that.
When people hear that Bailey learned all of his tumbling techniques off of YouTube, he's always met with the same response.
The typical reaction that I receive when telling people that I learned my tumbling skills from YouTube is astonishment. They are completely amazed to find that I learned everything myself because they're used to hearing about people learning tumbling from coaches in a gym.
Bailey has these final words for anyone interested in learning how to tumble from online videos.
Tumbling comes natural to some people, others it's more difficult. Typically taller people, it's more difficult for them to learn. I would just encourage them to anything that they're going to do to go out at 110% and make sure that they did it exactly how the video was done.
For Arkansas Tech News, I'm Aaron Wallace.